And into the restart zone they go. Noah Blackwell on the inside. Jordan Hand on the outside. The green flag out in the air, and the 88 gets a decent jump over the 3 truck as they now roar down the front straightaway and into turn 1. Chris Dange giving a great push to the 88 as now he looks to the inside. We're almost 3 wide through turns 1 and 2 to start this race. Noah Blackwell, though, taking it to the outside and making it work. Matthew Wood giving the 29 a big push off of turn 2, and the 54's around in the wall. That's Jordan Hand back there as well. They're still in the wall.
Big accident here. Jordan Hand and Carrier. Maybe he got a little bit of a right hook situation there off of turn 2.
Off of turn 4 now. Noah Blackwell throwing the block. Underwood throwing the block on Wood. Unbelievable. These guys haven't wrecked yet. Noah Blackwell coming under attack from the outside. Maybe Chris Dange going to pull to the inside here in turn 1. Watch that 29 truck as he gets real loose. Coming into the corner. He's going to have to hold still there in the middle now of the 88 and the 77 of Brian Underwood. Not going to make it happen this time by. Off of turn 2 now. We're having a drag race for the lead. Brian Underwood in the 77 now. Out front and leading this race. 29 maybe trying to give him a little bit of a push there. Going into turn 3 now. It's the 13. Oh, the 00. He gets it to the 29. He's sideways. He saves it. Unbelievable. Look at that. The 00 is still sideways. He saves it. The 16's in the wall. We're 3 wide. These guys are still door banging. There goes the 16 into the grass. Unbelievable. The 30
with Kenny.
There's the door banging with the 6 and the 16 up on top. The 16 comes down across the 00 into the 30 truck, sliding through the grass. Look at that driving talent.
iRacing top 10 move of the week. Look at that. Just barely kisses the inside wall with the left rear. Unbelievable. And he's still wheeling it. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
Whoa.
Jason Kinney, the wheelman.
Look at that. He's still saving it. What a save, really. Almost a 3 wide situation we have here. We do now. Going into turn 1. Contact made by the 69 and 25. They straighten it out. Still 3 wide. Coming through turns 1 and 2 now. Off the exit, the 13 prevails to P2. And the 88's right behind him. He's going to take over P3. Going into turn 3 now. After this long back straightaway, long bumpy back straightaway, the 88 finds himself back onto the podium position. And Jordan Kreider back here now. He's side by side for P4 off of turn 4. Unbelievable what these guys are able to do in this pack. The 69 Jordan Kreider still stuck 3 wide off of turn 2. Gaston to the inside, Stage to the outside. He's the sandwich, he's the meat. He's trying to make something happen down the back straightaway with all the help in the world from Thomas Horvath in the 04. Now the 69 shoving it down way in the bottom. Wow, look how close this is. Thomas Horvath, the sandwich meat in this sandwich. Unbelievable, they hold it out. Here's the 16 all up in the wall. Matthew Wood trying to make the comeback story tonight in that number 16, and the caution flies. That is Stage. Green flag out in the air, and he does get another great jump over the competitors that he has around him. He already clears P2 of William Connolly. William Connolly's got the 88 all over the rear bumper of that truck. The 00 of Matthew Leiter now to the inside of Connolly. He's going to look to take over that P2 position. Coming off of turn 2, he gets a little loose, grabs a little apron there. He's got to use as much track as he can to save that truck, but it looks like William Connolly's going to get a blessing here off of turn 2, down the back straightaway, and into turn 3 now, 3 wide.
Oh, here comes Kreider. He got shot out of a cannon. Josh Kreider to the inside, up to P2 now. As now Connolly's going to try and fight back on the outside. Leiter sideways. Oh, and he cracks in front of the field. They collects a bunch of them. I saw Williams go around. Unbelievable here at off of turn 4.
00. Oh, he gets into the 13. Looks like Gaston made a lot of contact with the 88 there, sliding through the infield now. Really only looks like, well, really 4 or 5 cars got involved in that, and that happened at the front of the pack. Woo!
Oh, man. He did save it. Unbelievable. goodness
Wow.
gracious. Step aside, Jason Kinney. We got a new wheelman. That's Matthew Leiter here.
Now going into turn one, we're seeing all the heavy hitters back up front. Josh Kreider, Jordan Hand, the 16, the 25. Now Josh Kreider goes side by side with the 77. Down the back straightaway, a classic drag race ensues between these two drivers side by side. Going into turn three, and it looks like Josh Kreider does have the advantage on the outside. Here comes Jordan Hand to the outside of Underwood now. Off of turn four, the 3 truck is going to get a little help from Wood in the number 16. Coming down the front straightaway, the 5 truck is giving all the help to the 3 truck now.
Wow, Dylan Carrier too, looking like he's trying to take the lead of the race now. He's to the outside of Hand. This outside line has just been so strong here in this running. As now Carrier's going to clear him here into turn one. New leader here. As now look at Underwood got a big run here on the inside. He's going to clear them all and trying to get side by side with Carrier off of turn two. Oh, is he going to get a little tight? He's not going to be able to stay side by side. Carrier to point of the race now.
Going back up to the front here now, looks like Brian Underwood might have something for Dylan Carrier now, coming down the back straightaway, side by side. We're going to be seeing these guys duking it out in turn three. He's got all the help in the world on the bottom. Brian Underwood does. On the outside, it's just Dylan Carrier. Dylan Carrier might be losing a little speed here. He does. He loses the lead position back to the front for Brian Underwood, leading this race once again.
Yeah, Matthew Wood trying to get back to the front of the field. Oh, he was looking to the outside, got the door shut on him there by Carrier, as now he's going to go back to the outside. Carrier's going to try and go to the bottom lane now. He was losing positions up there on the outside, but now Wood's going to get a massive run. Carrier's into the wall. Carrier into the wall. Now Wood's going to go to the inside and slow them both up. Now here comes Kreider on the outside. Unbelievable down the backstretch. Here comes Kreider.
Kreider to the outside of the 54, trying to make something happen here, trying to capitalize on other people's mistakes. He's still got a clean truck here. Coming off of turn 4, he's going to make that pass on the 54. Now he sets his sights on P3 in the number 3 truck. The 16's coming into pit. Wood now coming into pit. That's the 54 of Carrier, the 6 of Lucas. Everybody.
As we got a mass pit stop here. Here comes Kenny hitting pit lane. There's Farrell Robbins. Oh, is that Danny White around? No, it's Leiter. Leiter making contact on pit entrance. That's not what he wanted here.
Unbelievable, really, that you find yourself in a position like that. But right now, you can see Brian Underwood now coming off of turn 4. He's going to come into pit. That's a good call. I was just going to make a comment that the first person down pit road, that's who you want to be. You're going to make that undercut work really well. So this is your leader at the moment, Matthew Wood, out front with a good lead over P2 of Chris Stange, which has a great lead over P3 of Brian Underwood. This is huge.
Yeah, this is real tight here as Kenny is going to go a little bit higher off the bottom than the 29 of Stange. Stange is going to use up a lot of tracker on exit. Kenny's going to drive right to the bumper. He's going to take it to the inside. We might have some side-by-side action. Now, it's Carter was there. He tried to get to the outside. It wasn't going to happen. He got squirrely sideways trying to save it. Kreider's going to split the needle, thread the needle. He's going to send it to the inside of Stange. Now we're looking at 3 wide, Kenny to the bottom. Kreider in the middle, Stange on the outside. This is unbelievable here off of turn 2.
Stange into the wall. He's going sideways back into the wall. He saves it. Keep it straight. Unbelievable. Jason Kinney, though, not really making up. Is that Brian Underwood? That's Brian Underwood. He's coming down pit lane. He has to. He has to come down pit lane to stay relevant, and he does. He's coming down pit lane now. We'll see what the other drivers do. The 54, he stays out. Dylan Carrier stays out on track. Jason Kinney staying out on track as well. Here comes the 5 and the 6. Josh Kreider, Brian Lucas, and now here comes the rest of the pack.
To fix that damage, we'll see who hits some pit road this time. It looks like Horvath in the 04.
Oh, the 54! Kinney! T-burned! Oh, no!
No!
Kenny, huge damage to the front end of that truck. Lots of damage to the left side of the 54.
Yeah, as this battle continues on, this might not be a bad strategy by those guys leading that haven't made a pit stop yet. We have seen cautions through pit sequences through this season, as now it looks like Williams and Connolly are going to head down pit lane.
Oh, caution!
Williams.
Caution!
Oh, that's why I just jinxed it. Announcer's jinx.
There's the 30 truck, just way loose in the middle of the corner. Almost, he saves it. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
He does save it.
Yeah, Kreider's still using that bumper business, but he's looking to the inside. He's going to take it to the bottom. Underwood's going to come with him. We're side by side across the line. Wood and Kreider. Underwood's going to shove Wood here, or Kreider into turn one. Wood's going to try and hang it on the outside. Underwood looking to the inside. It looks like Kreider's going to take the lead here. Does he clear up Wood off of turn two? He does. Move Kreider up to the lead. We got 15 laps to go here at Auto Club. As now Stage is going to drive it down there on the bottom as hard as he can. He might get side by side here with Kreider. Oh, we're 3 wide off of turn two. Unbelievable. As now anyone's going to push Stage. Matthew Wood's got no help on the outside. Burbage is up here in the mix on those fresh tires. Hands on the bottom with the fresh tires. We're 3 wide again here in a turn three.
Hand all the way down to the bottom. Remember, he has the freshest tires of this whole pack right now. He's got Landon Burbage behind him. With all the help in the world there, it's going to be a tough battle here with these guys. 3 wide still down the front straightaway and into turn one. They're squeezing each other. They're bumper banging. They're door banging. Almost 4 wide there for a minute as Jordan Hand now comes off of turn two. He's leading this race. New leader, the 3 truck Jordan Hand.
This is unbelievable. Now Burbage has cleared himself all the way up to P2 now. Can he get to the inside of Hand? Hand's going to play defensive, take it to the bottom. He's not going to let Burbage get to the inside. Kreider's still working on that outside, but here comes Nathan Williams. Oh, Kenny's sideways. Kenny is going to save it again. The hat trick for Kenny. He saves it again. Now Connolly's in the mix. Connolly's going to try and push Kreider down the backstretch. He's going to give him as much of a shove as he can to try and push that outside line forward. But look at Brookover's on the wall. He's wall riding. Unbelievable here in a turn three.
Makes that gap even larger between himself and Nathan Williams.
Contact. The 5 is in the wall. The 27's in the wall.
Oh, here it is.
With Armath. Unbelievable. Big crash back here. Kreider.
Oh,
he makes contact with Farrell Robbins. Big collision.
Well, here we go. Nathan Williams behind the 3 truck. William Connolly behind the 2 truck. And we'll see what it battles out to be who the winner is here at Auto Club tonight. Green flag out in the air, and the 3 truck gets a great jump. The 2 truck already up to the top side behind his teammate, blocking Nathan Williams to try and help him. Now coming into turn one, we're single file for the first 3 cars. Matthew Wood on the outside of the 16 trying to make something happen there. William Connolly on the inside, not really going anywhere there. Brian Underwood still on the inside, likes to go to the outside, shuts the door on Chris Stage. Now coming into turn 3, it's only going to heat up.
White flag is in the air one more time around here at Auto Club as Burbage looked to the inside, didn't make it happen. He's going to go back to the inside. Sends it in here on the final lap into turn one. Can he keep the momentum rolling? His hands on the outside, Burbage on the inside. Oh, mini contact is made. It's going to lose the momentum of the 2 truck. The 3 truck's going to pull away a little bit here. Does anybody have anything for him? We see wall contact back there. Stage is sideways. Hand's got a pretty big gap here in a turn 3 for the final time. It looks like he's going to be able to do it after incident. Contact with the wall on lap 1. He recovers. Plays the strategy to perfection tonight. Jordan Hand is going to win here at Auto Club and lock himself into the playoffs.
Unbelievable. What a run. Jordan, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, look, I'm going to ask you the same question I've asked everybody so far because it's such an important part of this race. What was going through your head and that ill-timed caution for some, but amazing caution for others, and you found yourself out front?
I was freaking out, man. It was great. I told Landon, I was like, we're going to stay out as late as possible because in my mind, if there was a late caution, I mean, we'd have fresher tires than everybody else, but I didn't think about being the only people to stay out. I know there was a couple other guys, I think, but man, well, I'll take that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching it, and Jay and I both, we said this changes the whole complexion of the race. It's incredible that there was still some cars out on track that haven't pitted. It just completely benefited those the most. And you found yourself in that position, and you really just capitalized. You came in there for fresh tires, you come back out, you survive all of the carnage out front. You and Landon really just helped each other grab that gap between second and third. And then we saw a little of a race between teammates there. What did you tell Landon when it was just 2, maybe even white flag lap, and it was just you two guys.
Well, I told him, when that last caution came out, I said, man, let's just try to gap him. Yeah, I said, let's just pull away, and then we just race it out in the last lap. Because I knew, with the draft, you're going to catch up and be on my bumper. So, and he was down for it, and it just worked out great. I saw him drive it in real hard, and I knew I had it, to be honest with you. So, off of 2 there. But, man, I'm just glad it was him. He's a great racer. He's young. He's learning a ton. He's improved so much. A lot more patient than a lot of these other guys out here, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Well, look, you find yourself in a great position after a great caution for you. You come in, grab those fresh tires, you stay out. During all of this craziness, you find yourself out front. You grab the checker flag, your first win of the season, dethroning Matthew Woods and his streak here in the PSCRL series. Congratulations on your win, Jordan. Jay, that's all I got for the driver of the 3 truck here. What do you got for him?
Yeah, Jordan, what an unbelievable race. I mean, wow, you had to earn it back there after that caution. You had a little bit fresher tires, drove through the field, got to the lead, win the race. Unbelievable battle there with Burbage there on the final lap. But who do you have to thank for your amazing performance here tonight?
All my friends that are watching. I got quite a bit of people actually watching tonight. It's been pretty awesome. I had a lot of text and messages from them, so I want to shout out them. And I got to thank the wife again, man. She lets me practice, and she's just awesome.
Awesome. Well, big shout out here to Jordan Hand's wife. We appreciate you for letting him come out and giving us some great on-track content. Thank you for coming out here and dedicating some time to this PSCRL series and give us some great content to put on YouTube and help us grow our channel. So thank you, Jordan. Congratulations once again on your win, and we hope to see you.
I got one more thing, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, that was a lot better than last week. I didn't even make it like 3 turns last week.
There's a lot of people that could say the same thing.
Hey, I'm just thankful. I normally would be mad at something like that, but I literally just laughed last week. This was a great rebound, and thank God for the drop week. So that didn't even count.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Jordan, thank you once again, and congratulations on your P1, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.
Absolutely.